Live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's, for your next Maine adventure, will begin shortly.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's, starts right now.
Good evening, everyone. Hope everybody is having a great Thursday evening. The showers and thunderstorms from today, they're moving out. Some areas got some beneficial rain. Some areas didn't. Tomorrow looks dry. Saturday looks dry. Most of Sunday looks dry as well. We have low humidity returning. It's really a nice stretch of weather. I think the big weather story has been the dry conditions, though. And again, some areas saw some rainfall today. And I think some areas, of course, did enjoy some beneficial rain, but it's been hit and miss farther off to the north, though. Let's take a look at Old Orchard Beach to start us off this evening. Thanks for joining us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, wherever you are this evening. There's a live look at our Old Orchard Beach Pier Cam, where they did get a solid downpour today at Old Orchard Beach, 78 degrees. Looking back towards Palace Playland, great place to be on a night like tonight. There's your time lapse. Actually, that was one of the fires today. That was the fire in Scarborough, and that was the thunderstorm. That's what I want to show you. Look at that. Look at the folks running for cover there at Old Orchard Beach during the afternoon. That was the scene from our CBS 13 Old Orchard Beach Pier Cam during the afternoon hours. That was one rugged thunderstorm as it came through. All right, let's take a look at temperatures. We're in the 70s and 80s, even at the 7 o'clock hour. We're still approaching the 8 o'clock hour here. We're still around 80 degrees for many areas. And the other big story is the humidity. Today was a very humid day. When dew points get into the 70s like this, we're in that oppressive category. So you can still see on the right up in here, we're still in that oppressive category. Those of you in the mountains, look at Rangeley, Berlin, even Mount Washington, Freiburg, we're back down in the refreshing category. So the trend will be for drier air to move in as those dew points start to fall off a bit. There's your muggy meter during the afternoon, during the nighttime hours tonight and into the morning tomorrow. Friday, we're back down in the pleasant category. So it's going to be delightful. Low humidity, a lot of sun, low humidity, a lot of sun, comfortable temperatures. It's kind of one of those Chamber of Commerce kinds of days, I like to say. That will be Friday and again Saturday. And it looks like we'll hold on to the low humidity into the first part of the weekend. It is the Lewis and Auburn Balloon Festival, and it looks like both Friday and Saturday are going to be fantastic. Most of Sunday looks fantastic as well. It's a little bit hotter on Sunday. Low 80s will be common on Friday. We'll have low humidity. Saturday looks beautiful. We should be in the low 80s there. There are morning and evening balloon launches, a lot of activities in between there. And I don't foresee any weather-related problems for those balloon launches tomorrow or Saturday or Sunday morning for that matter. I don't even think there are some evening launches on Sunday, but I think the thunderstorms or any showers and storms that we get scattered late in the day, that will probably be after a lot of the festivities. So I'm on record for saying this is probably the best balloon festival weather we've ever seen, at least over the last 20 years since I've been involved in it anyway. So yeah, enjoy that. It should be a nice stretch here. Satellite radar shows those showers and storms are exiting the area. There was some rugged downpours this afternoon. One warning was issued. It was a low end warning. I think I saw one tree down in Hollis as a report today, but one of those areas, Hollis, Buxton, Dayton area, 2.7 inches of rain. That's a Doppler HD estimate down towards Dayton right there, about 2 inches of rain. Towards Sanford, Alfred area, close to 2 inches of rain. In the greater Portland area, in Portland, we only had about 1/10 of an inch, but back towards Westbrook, for instance, we're just IDing this. And this is just a sample, an estimate based on the radar, close to 1/2 inch of rain there. And back towards Sebago Lake, close to 1/2 inch of rain there as well. Back towards Sebago, back towards Old Orchard Beach, about 1/2 inch of rain is estimated there. So some areas saw some beneficial rain, and that was all over Cumberland County and York County. Farther off to the north and east over toward Midcoast, Maine, these showers have been more hit and miss in those regions. Actually, a good little chunk of Penobscot Bay area saw some showers during the late day hours here. Those are moving out. Skies are clearing out. It's a nice stretch underway. Tomorrow looks beautiful. I think we'll see a lot of sunshine tomorrow with low humidity, comfortable temperatures. Notice the lack of clouds. That is about 7 o'clock in the morning. Temperatures will be in the 60s. Afternoon temperatures tomorrow should make a run at the upper 70s and low 80s. And again, the key to the forecast tomorrow is we'll have low humidity. So we'll keep that trend rolling right into the weekend. Many of you need some more rain. I think just about everyone needs some rainfall. We're in a pretty dry stretch here. We're over 4 inches below normal in rain in Portland for the summer so far. Talking meteorological summer, June, July, and August. And, we got about 1/10 of an inch of rain today in Portland. But again, some of you saw some of that beneficial rain during the afternoon. Saturday, we're not going to see any rain there. Our best chance for getting any showers or thunderstorms this weekend will be very late in the day on Sunday with that little feature you see up near the international border for Sunday afternoon. And, that's probably a stretch too. That should weaken as it works its way down toward the coastline. Best chance will be mountains in central Maine. And that'll be late afternoon and evening on Sunday. Here's the latest on Tropical Storm Erin. Erin is still spinning close to 800 miles now east of the northern Leeward Islands, which are right there. And there's the Bahamas right there. There's Puerto Rico, Haiti, I can hear. There's Cuba here, east coast of the U.S. This storm has strengthened slightly. It has winds sustained at 60 miles per hour. Hurricane Center's official track still has Erin becoming a major hurricane north of the Caribbean, east of the Bahamas, as a Category 3, maybe a Category 4 hurricane. We'll have to see if that verifies, but that is a real possibility early next week. All forecast model guidance at this point suggests the storm is going to loop off to our southeast. Each one of those we call these the spaghetti plots. Those are kind of each a different model right there, kind of shooting the storm off to our southeast. That thicker red line you see there, that is the Hurricane Center's official track. This right here is the European model, ensemble members. What is that? Well, the European model has 51 members in its own model that project a different outcome. And just about every single one of those 51 members, except for one, keeps the storm out in the ocean. So that's good news for everyone on the East Coast. You don't want to see a major hurricane hugging the coastline. GFS model, kind of more of the same. They don't have 51 members. They have 31 members. There are 3 that kind of are an anomaly that kind of sneak their way up through the Bahamas, east side of Florida right there, and potentially into the Carolinas. But consensus is this storm is going to stay out in the ocean. It would bring sizable waves to our region late next week and into the weekend. So that will be one of those setups where we'd have dangerous rip currents, but surfers will love what we have heading our way in that sort of setup. This is the European model's projection as far as this is just the wind swath here. I don't know why the legend for mix and snow and rain is on this graphic, but we got to fix that. Anyway, you see the storm well out into the ocean at this point. The center of the storm in this sort of setup would be about 300 miles off to the east of the Carolinas, and then passing south and east of us. It's worth mentioning this storm is so far out at this point. I mean, this is a storm that's 600 miles or something like that, 700 miles east of Leeward Islands. It's way out in the middle Atlantic. It's one to stay updated on. I mean, the consensus is the storm loops out to sea, but you can never say never here in these sort of setups. Hurricanes can be interesting sometimes, but looks like the steering currents will kind of loop it up off to our southeast late next week. Beach forecast tomorrow looks great. UV index is an 8. That's 15 minutes of safe sun time. We have a water temperature hanging out in the 60s. Look for air temps in the upper 70s. Low tide tomorrow around 10 o'clock in the morning. There'll be plenty of beach to set up a towel and umbrella late morning. There's your lake forecast tomorrow. Water temperature there is in the mid 70s. That comes from Sebago Lake Buoy. And we have a UV index again up at an 8 there. We have a light northerly wind. All right, marine forecast tomorrow. Heading on the boat, seas running 2 to 3 feet. Northeast winds are expected to shift east around 5 to 10 knots or so. Visibility is expected to be unrestricted. Time for the 7-day forecast. Sunshine tomorrow, sunshine Saturday, sunshine on Sunday. That thunderstorm you see there Sunday, that's very late in the day. Late day and more so evening hours. A good chunk of Sunday should be just fine, but it will be hotter, and it's one day of hot temperatures. Next week, Monday, we're back in the 70s. There's a little uncertainty whether we'll see some rain Tuesday into Wednesday. If we do see any rainfall next week, it's in that window, probably Tuesday, late Tuesday, and into Wednesday. There's some uncertainty whether some of that precip gets into our region, but it looks like at least temperatures will be cooler. Those 80s with high humidity we've been getting used to, that is probably starting to move out of the region here. So we'll start to see a major change going into the day tomorrow. All right, if you're just joining us on the YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook, I appreciate you joining. Thank you very much for watching tonight on our Rennie's forecast, or Thursday night forecast, brought to you by Rennie's. Just a quick look one more time at the satellite radar. The back edge of that rain is moving out. Still a few showers across Penobscot Bay, but tomorrow I think we'll see some sun with temps starting in the 60s. Afternoon temps tomorrow should make a run at the upper 70s and low 80s. So there it is. Let's see here. James says, pretty nice in OB and muggy this afternoon. It's 78 at 7:48. Yeah, it's beautiful out there this evening. In fact, let's take a look at that Old Orchard Beach pier cam here. James, that's the Old Orchard. That's the Balloon Festival. That's the Dew Point. Yeah, 71 right now in Portland for Dew Point. There we go. There's Palace Playland. What a great spot to be. I went to Old Orchard Beach last Sunday. I was with my family, and it was awesome. The water temperature was in the mid 60s. It was wonderful. And for a little while this week, the water temperature climbed to around 70 degrees. That was 2 nights ago. So it's very rare that the temperature gets that warm at Old Orchard Beach. Really in the Gulf of Maine. So enjoy it while we have it, I guess. Current temp 74. Thanks for checking in, James. Appreciate it. All right, we'll leave it at that tonight. Thanks for joining us. Coming up on CBS 1311, Fox 23 at 10. We'll have some new information, of course. We'll have new update on what's happening with Aaron. And, of course, we'll take a look at the Lewis and Auburn Balloon Festival forecast once again. And, of course, we'll outline that weekend forecast tonight as well. All right, hope everybody has a nice night and enjoy the lower humidity coming in. Should be feeling pretty nice in the coming days. Take care.
Live, interactive CBS 13 and Fox 23 Weather Authority coverage for your next Maine adventure has been sponsored by Rennie's.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
Make sure to stay connected with CBS 13 and Fox 23 on air, online, and through these social channels.